Hello everyone, today's lesson is the present perfect simple. We're going to see the present perfect simple, the form and the uses. The form of the present perfect simple, I mean the forms, we have the affirmative, the negative and the interrogative. We'll start by the affirmative. Here we have taken two verbs, one regular and one irregular. The regular is work, as we have seen in the simple past lesson, and the irregular is write. So the past participle of write of work is worked, and the past participle of write is written. I have worked, you have worked, we have worked, they have worked, he has worked, she has worked, it has worked. So here we use the auxiliary have or has plus the past participle of the verb. We use have with I, you, we and they, and we use has with he, she or it. This is concerning the affirmative. Now we move to the interrogative and negative. We'll start by the negative. I, you, we, they haven't worked. I, you, we, they haven't written. It's the same. He, she, it hasn't worked. Or he, she, it hasn't written. This is the negative. We add just the negation mark, which is not. Now we move to the interrogative. I mean by the interrogative, asking questions. Have you, have we, have I, have they worked? And the same for right. Has he, has she, has it worked? And the same for right. Now we move to the uses of the present perfect simple. The first use is for an action. We use the present perfect simple for an action that's happened in the past, but whose results are obvious in the present. It means an action happening in the past, but has a result in the present. As you can see in the picture here, we have a dirty car, and then somebody is washing the car, and then we have a clean car. So John's car is dirty. This is the first picture. He washes the car, and he has washed the car. So he has washed the car maybe in the past, but the result is that the car is clean. Second use, we use it for an action that has just finished. What do I mean by this? I mean it's a recent action. Mark is having lunch. He has just had lunch. So the action is recent. Third use, for an action that started in the past and hasn't finished yet. For example, this is 2000 and this is 2015. We bought the house in 2000. We still live in the neighborhood. We have lived here for 15 years. We have lived here since 2000. So here we have time expressions used, since and for. It means that we're still living in the place. The fourth use is for experiences we have or haven't lived. For example, the first experience we have lived it. He has flown a plane, but he has never tried bungee jumping. Have you ever traveled by plane? So here time expressions used, ever and never. Fifth one, for an action that happened in an unspecified time. So time is not specific. It means that time is not important. The children have tidied their room. Is the time important here? No. So when, we don't know when. Time expressions used for the present perfect simple: ever, never, just, already, yet, for, since, how long, so far, lately, recently, always. Here are two examples of already and yet. I have already got dressed. It means that the action is finished. I haven't done my homework yet. I haven't finished yet. Has Sarah called yet? Not yet. He or she is waiting for the phone call. Have gone to, have been to. Many people confuse the two ones. So many people say, I have gone to London or I have been to London interchangeably. But are they used interchangeably? We're going to see. Mary has gone to London. I miss her so much. So we use has gone here, meaning that she is still there in London. Have you ever been to London? Of course, I have been to London a lot of times. It's such an amazing city. I have been to, it means I have gone and come back. Here is an exercise now to do. You're going to choose the correct answers between the auxiliaries. I'll give you some time to do it. You can stop the video till you do it. So the answers are, the first one, I have already baked the scones. Second one, my son has just started the university. Third one, the Smiths have spent a day at the seaside. And by the way, the Smiths, if you take it as one unit, one family, you can say has. And if you take it as members of the family, you can use have. So here, the two options can be used. Dad hasn't watered the plants. My sister-in-law has never ridden a horse. Have you taken the dog for a walk? The weather has been terrible since yesterday. My little sister has just stopped building a Lego house. Thank you very much.